Oh my gosh, it is almost 6 months and I haven't even started making this video. We plan to make this video right after the wedding when we settle down, but the problem is every single month there's always something that comes up. For example, on February we had to go to Singapore to pack all my sister's things and bring it back to KK. In March we went over to the Philippines to celebrate our honeymoon for 10 days. We're currently on our honeymoon right now and we're enjoying all this food. And we are on Snake Island. And then on April we went to Johor to settle our apartment. On May we have client work, our work, Andrea's work, all the work that we had to settle, we had to catch up and everything else. And then on June, plans changed. If you stick around until the end of this video, we will let you know what changes is so big that we have to alter our plans. And so the plans changed and we had to rent a house and move everything in as soon as possible so we can stay comfortably. And just before you know it, it's July. So I shouldn't even make this video anymore, right? This is why you gotta hire a professional to do this kind of work for you, because on your big day you just got no time, you got no energy, you got no people to focus on this kind of thing because you got so much to do, so much to plan. It's just not the right way. But because Andrea said to me, we have no budget to hire a videographer, I think we can only hire a photographer. And I said to her, why don't we just make our own video? That way it will mean a lot more when we make this video, because it's all based on all the background stories of the nasty things or the unplanned situation, and as everything comes together and tells the story more clearer rather than just cinematic or movie-like kind of wedding videos. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having your own cinematic movie-like kind of videos for a wedding. It's just that for us, we just do not have the budget and we don't see that it is that important for us to have it for ourselves. It all started with a proposal. And we had a small engagement party within our family just to sign all the necessary documents, ring exchange, cake cuttings, just to officialize that we are engaged. Then we had a year long to plan out our wedding and to prepare. As we were running through this bridal fair, we came across this company called All About Love. They are photographers and we decided to hire them because their quality of work is there. We wanted to make sure that the pictures turn out great because that's all we have. And then we heard from outside, we heard from other people, our friends, that you may pay a reasonable amount of money for photographers, but if they turn out bad, there's no way of erasing them or repeating the same shots. So we want to make sure that we put our money in, although it's a little bit steep on the pricing, but it will be worth it. Turns out we didn't make the wrong choice because their services is very good and then their quality of work is really there. You can see it. It's really different from the others that we have compared with. We're very satisfied with what we get.
We made it in time!
It's wet. Got the very last shot and then started raining. My goodness, look at the rain. Look at the rain. Crazy, man. I tell you, the pressure on us was so great because why? First thing is my relatives from Australia that came over just for this one day. We never met for 16 years, you know. That's how much of a pressure I feel at that time. The second thing is Andrea is the first child in the family. Whew! There's a big shoe to fill. There's a lot that we had to deliver at that time. We feel the stress, we feel it. I was like thinking, oh my gosh, on this day, we're gonna meet them on this day. It's like you're so excited, so scared, so nervous, and all at the same time. You know, you just don't know what to think. We really thank God that Andrea's family and relatives were there to support us financially and mentally and emotionally throughout the whole stage, throughout the whole preparation stage, planning stage, until the wedding day itself. We really cannot do this without them. When we think back about it, there's no way we can achieve what we achieved during the wedding without them. I remember Andrea working so hard just to make sure everything is right, everything is done properly, everything is there when we need it during a big day. For example, the invitation, the follow-up, the flower boys, the flower girls, the church, the choir, the food. everything you can think of. She's there handling it all because she took control. Now I can see that girls really want their wedding to be the best. No matter what budget we have, she just want to work on it hard and make sure everything's right. I can only be there to support her that time. As disappointing as it sounds, a lot of things didn't go as planned. Some things shouldn't happen, but they happened anyway, and at the wrongest time ever. We really thought the wedding was ruined. And I was pissed. I was very pissed. And Andrea was heartbroken. And to see her like that, it just breaks my heart. However, as we go through our big day, our moments, there were just too many goods happening in front of our eyes that it just outweighs the bad. My parents even celebrated their 30th anniversary together with all my relatives from Australia, from Brunei and from Singapore. It was like their dream come true. That moment was very special to us as we shared the same day as our ceremony. And seeing how happy they were, it was perfect.
Those days made me who I am. When we were younger, we were never running out of time. As long as we had each other, everything was black and white. Driving in a car, never knowing how far we come. When we were younger, when we were younger.
This was our dream. This was our dream that we once thought was impossible. To get married and to start a family with each other. Now that dream has come true. That chapter has already begun. We have a baby girl on the way. And we ask for a healthy and happy family. In the Lord's name we pray. Amen.
As long as we had each other, everything was black and white. When we were younger.